Hey loves, welcome to Inner Love Messages. My name is Sarah, and I'm thrilled to have you here today. If you're new, a warm welcome to the channel, and if you're already part of the family, welcome back. Before we dive into tonight's reading, I just want to take a moment to say a huge thank you to everyone who's booked a personal reading with me. Your support means the world, and I'm so grateful for you. If you're interested in booking a personal reading or joining us over on Patreon, all the info you need is in the comments below. Now, let's get started with tonight's reading. I'll be using this deck to explore how your person is currently feeling, how they view you, and the connection you share, along with any important messages they want you to know. The first thing that's coming through is a message about how much has gone unsaid. Wow, this feels like a shared energy. Both of you feel there's so much you want to express, but haven't yet. Divine Feminine, I'm picking up on a masculine energy here. Someone you care about deeply and want to connect with. You're feeling a strong urge to express yourself, but also want them to open up to you. This could be someone you've been distant from for a while, or someone you're currently navigating a situation with. What's coming through strongly is that this masculine energy is quite prideful. If they're going through something, they likely won't tell you until they've sorted it out and feel ready to open up from a place of strength. Still, you can sense that something is off with them, not in a sneaky way, but in a way that sparks genuine concern for their well-being. This is someone you share a strong bond with, and let me be clear, this masculine energy loves you deeply. There's also a sense of mutual respect and friendship between you, which makes this connection even more special. You can tell when something's not quite right because you're so connected, whether it's in their voice, their choice of words, or their overall demeanor. You can feel the shift. If you talk to them, it feels like they're holding back, maybe bottling up emotions or dealing with personal struggles they haven't shared with you. What's also coming through is that both of you have been experiencing a lot of changes in your lives recently. There's this strong urge to reconnect and catch up, but right now their energy feels distant or a bit closed off. It's not because they don't care about you, it's more about what they're working through internally. The energy here feels deeply rooted in love, trust, and mutual understanding. It's the kind of connection where you not only love each other romantically, but truly like each other as people. You share similar qualities and have that best friend vibe. That's why their silence or hesitation to open up feels so significant to you. If you're sensing this shift in energy, trust your intuition. It's a sign of the strength of your bond and the deep love between you. Let's pull more cards and see what's going on. Right now, the energy feels unusually restricted. You may be sensing this when interacting with your person. It's like you know something is going on, but they seem hesitant to share. This behavior feels out of character for them because normally you'd be able to talk freely about anything: life, careers, personal matters. But recently their energy has felt more distant or guarded. Interestingly, it seems they might not fully understand why they're acting this way either. There are moments when they feel the urge to reach out, like typing a message or calling you, but then they stop themselves. You might be wondering why, and it seems like even they don't fully understand it either. There's a lot they want to say, and you genuinely want to check in on them, not because you think they're hiding something, but because you care and want to make sure they're okay. You may be picking up on this energy shift, even if they haven't said much. It's clear they have things they want to share, but timing might be a factor. Regardless, the connection between you two is undeniable. The next message coming through is sweet. I know you miss me. Isn't that lovely? They sense your longing for them, likely because they feel the same way. This mutual feeling of missing each other is strong, even if it hasn't been expressed openly. It seems like your person is holding back from fully revealing what's going on with them, and this hesitation might come from not fully understanding it themselves. But deep down, you can feel their yearning for you just as they can feel yours. This message is confirmation that they miss you and appreciate your concern. This connection has significant history and has evolved over time. Both of you have changed due to life experiences, which has shaped how you view love and life. These changes have transformed you both into new versions of yourselves. Now, you're at a point where you're wondering how to support each other through this phase of life. There's a strong sense of love and mutual support here. Your person may be dealing with something that's helping them grow, and even though they're hesitant, they want to reach out. This masculine energy feels deeply connected to you, but pride is holding them back. They struggle to express themselves, but they hold you in very high regard. You're deeply intuitive, and they know you sense their emotions. They recognize that their energy feels distant or reserved right now, but there's a deeper reason for their behavior. September is bringing a lot of emotional energy due to planetary shifts, which both of you may be feeling. Life has kept you busy, but in quiet moments, you find yourselves thinking of each other and emotions rise to the surface. This person loves you deeply, and you know this on a soul level. There's no doubt about their feelings. Still, life has likely taken you down different paths, and you've both evolved. Now, you're both trying to figure out how to support each other, especially if distance is a factor. They might not be expressing themselves openly, but there's a calm, intuitive energy between you. Even if they're quiet, they want you to know they're aware of your longing for them to open up. They may not fully reveal what they're going through, but their love for you is steady. It feels like there's a reason for this separation, something you both need to work through individually. Despite the distance, you both care deeply about each other's well-being. This connection is in alignment with the current energies of the world, particularly with the new moon in Virgo and the upcoming full moon in Pisces. These shifts are bringing unresolved emotions to the surface, forcing clarity, release, and alignment. Though it's an intense time, it's also one of growth and healing. Both of you are viewing these emotional shifts from a higher perspective and trusting in the journey ahead. Right now, your person is realizing they're not in the right place in life, and they're acknowledging it. This may be a confirmation for you, Divine Feminine, especially if you've been concerned about their well-being. You know them on a deep soul level, and you've shared intimate conversations about life, love, passions, and dreams. That connection makes you aware that where they are now isn't aligned with their true path. Now, they're admitting it themselves, which might validate what you've been sensing all along. you might find yourself wondering if they've accepted the situation or if they've given up on the goals they once had. But the truth runs much deeper than that. Their environment, people, places, relationships, has a big impact on them. They're sensitive to the energy around them, and right now, those surroundings aren't supporting their growth. This person values your connection deeply. They see you as not just someone they love, but as a best friend they can confide in without fear of judgment. Perhaps they've shared these feelings with you, or maybe you've picked up on them intuitively. Either way, they want you to know that they are aware of their discomfort and are actively working on improving their situation. This realization hasn't come easy for them. They've probably been feeling this way for a while, but are only now understanding the reasons behind it. You might have already sensed that their environment wasn't conducive to their growth, and now they're seeing it too. Many people never reach this level of awareness, but your person is beginning to recognize how their choices and the energy around them have impacted their journey. They want you to know they're not just sitting with this discomfort. They are working to find a way forward. The masculine energy in this situation is truly understanding how much this environment is affecting their future. And for some reason, it feels important for you to know this. Maybe at one point, you didn't have confirmation that they saw the situation clearly. You might have thought, wow, it seems like they just don't get it, and maybe they never will. But rest assured, they do see it now. And here's something that might surprise you. This divine masculine also wonders about you. They're curious about whether you're aligning with your highest potential. This person knows you deeply, whether it's through deep conversations or an energetic connection. They've connected with you on a soul level, and they understand you at your core. I also sense that this masculine energy may be quite intuitive, possibly more spiritually inclined than you might realize. They are knowledgeable and recognize that you too have a powerful destiny. Both of you share something in common. Your environments play a significant role in shaping your futures, whether you realize it or not. There's a strong connection between your energies. Your person may have observed your life and noticed that things didn't align at one point. Perhaps you've both grown since then, and maybe you haven't been in contact for a while. But now, they're wondering if you're on the right path. They're curious whether you're doing the things you both discussed, those things you shared in confidence. This connection is so personal, deeper than just the physical realm. It's not only mental, but also spiritual. You both are incredibly sensitive to energy. Now, the next message coming through is one of strong authority. If this resonates with you, it feels like both of you had to go in different directions at one point, not fully understanding why at the time. But where you are now is only temporary. There seems to be some confusion about your current situation, whether in your personal life or within this connection, but it's all happening for a reason. The energy of "let me fix this" is coming from a higher power, trying to guide you both back onto your paths in a new way. It's almost like the universe set you both on a detour to help you learn something about yourselves. And everything you're learning is connected to this relationship. It's a deeply personal journey for both of you. This might be hard to explain, but I feel like the connection you share with this masculine energy is incredibly deep. This person feels like your best friend, your lover, someone with whom you share a unique bond. There's a comfort in this connection that's hard to describe. For some reason, you haven't been in touch, and that worries you. But there's also a sense of calm when you think about the energy between you two. You're no longer anxious about the situation. The only thing that concerns you when you think about them is whether they're okay. This connection feels different now. It's like you've moved past the uncertainty and tension. There's still some anxious energy surrounding the connection, but both of you instinctively know what's happening. It's as if the universe has placed you on separate paths for a reason, a necessary detour. The main concern for both of you seems to be, are you okay? You're wondering how life is treating each other during this phase. Deep down, you know there's a lesson your counterpart, especially the masculine energy, must learn on their own. Though their energy feels heavy and they may be energetically clinging to you, you understand this is something they need to navigate by themselves. Interestingly, whatever they're learning seems to be deeply connected to this relationship, helping to shape its foundation in a meaningful way. This isn't one-sided, though. The same might be happening in your life. You might feel like circumstances have pulled you apart or caused things to fade, but the universe is orchestrating growth for both of you. Each of you is learning something essential about yourselves, and these lessons are strengthening the bond between you on a spiritual level. Even if you don't openly discuss or verbalize it, there's an unspoken understanding between you. You both have a quiet, confident knowing that your deepest thoughts are focused on each other's well-being. This mutual care goes beyond surface-level emotions. It reflects a deeper spiritual connection. Past emotional blockages are being cleared, and the universe is subtly realigning both of you. The detours you're on are purposeful, allowing for growth and clarity. With this realignment, the connection feels more stable, even if you haven't noticed it yet. The energy of the current transitions, like the full moon in Pisces, is paving the way for clarity. Signs like 1111 might resonate strongly, serving as personal synchronicities that reflect your evolving love. Despite the physical distance or separate journeys, your connection is undeniable. You can sense their energy everywhere, and this growing stability shows that your bond is not only intact, but thriving. You're aligning more deeply with your individual paths, as well as with each other. When you reach a certain stage in life or learn a pivotal lesson, it often reminds you of your person. This happens because you share a deep, powerful bond, one forged through mutual understanding, whether consciously or energetically. Both of you are very protective of each other's energy. No matter where life takes them, your person constantly sees signs of you everywhere, as if it always circles back to you. This connection is deeply personal, intertwined with your individual journeys. It feels like the universe has intentionally placed both of you on separate detours, not as a punishment, but as a means to sharpen and grow in specific areas of your lives. Ultimately, these lessons bring you back to the powerful love you share. Both of you have remarkable destinies and strong energies that shine independently. Yet, when you come together, your energies become even more potent. For the divine feminine, your energy stands out. You inspire others to rise to higher versions of themselves just by being present. Perhaps people have told you this, or maybe your person has silently observed it. They've seen how you transform the energy of a room, leaving a lasting impact. This masculine energy is equally powerful, but together, your growth has come through trials and transformation. You've both endured struggles that have shaped you into incredible versions of yourselves. Right now, your person yearns for your energy, but the universe has them navigating their own path independently. If you're apart, the same applies to you. The separation is part of your personal journey. Despite the distance, you both feel the connection deeply. Your person finds inspiration in you, whether it's for their creative pursuits, professional ambitions, or personal growth. You spark something within them that pushes them toward their higher self. You bring out the best in each other, even during moments of longing. You trust in the love you share. It's not a question of whether you'll reunite. It's a matter of timing and growth. If you're feeling uncertain, know that the connection you share goes beyond time and space. Even if you're not communicating directly right now, the bond between you two is still very strong. You will come back together because there is a greater purpose for your union, a shared destiny that you're both meant to fulfill. Even in moments of separation, you both seek each other out, and deep inside, you know this journey is guiding you back to one another. You might notice signs or sense something happening, but it can be hard to fully grasp. There's more to your story, and you're about to discover it. Wherever you are in this moment, trust that you are exactly where you're meant to be. Now, moving on to the final message, which carries great power. Your love is what keeps me going. The bond between you and your divine masculine is a driving force, a spark that keeps both of you moving forward. In their quiet moments of reflection, your person thinks about you and your happiness matters deeply to them. If you're feeling sadness or missing them, they want you to focus on the joyful memories you've shared. This masculine energy is very in tune with your emotions and is deeply committed to you. They don't just love you, they like you as a person. They see you as their teammate, someone they truly admire. Right now, it may feel like you're both on separate paths, focusing on different things, but in reality, everything still revolves around your connection and the love you share. Your person wants to be close to you, even if they can't always express it. They care about how you're doing and want to know how life is treating you. Even though they might be navigating challenges in their own life, they are honoring the promises and plans they've made to you. This is someone who takes their commitment to you seriously. It seems like both of you are being guided in a new direction, a path that's helping you grow and redefine yourselves. This journey is strengthening your connection and making it more resilient. When the time comes for you to reunite, you'll notice the changes in one another. You'll feel how much you've both grown, and the authenticity of that energy will be undeniable. If this message resonates with you, it's possible you are currently apart from your person, or even if you're in contact, you might sense that either your energy or theirs is being pulled in different directions. Trust the process. Both of you are being guided to trust the flow of your lives. There's also something significant about your surroundings. Pay attention to the people you meet and the places you visit. Everything happening right now is part of a bigger lesson that's aligning your lives. These experiences are sharpening aspects of your life that are directly connected to your relationship, and that is incredibly powerful.